he's not here, but like.
So DCL made a parkour course that he feels Rampage cannot beat in 90 seconds, I guess.
I haven't been to this one yet.
Oh, look, there's iGamer.
Yeah, and there's an iGamer boy out. So he's
was
here.
this last week?
No.
No,
He sent a tweet at like 4-ish,
Yes.
3-ish.
He sent a tweet earlier today saying, "Betcha." And so Rampage took him up on that bet, $1 million.
Okay.
And I'm probably gonna grab a loan if I lose, so iGamer, just be ready for a loan.
We are at mass until about 6:45 or so. Have witness it.
Oh my.
And then there's just an AFK DCL. Oh,
So
this looks scary. Okay.
Good.
So DCL is on the.
You also
it's
have
always-
90 seconds according
Yeah.
to the sign.
So DCL is always looking for ways to stump the Rampage, whether it be mazes or now parkour.
Which Rampage is good at both, of course.
So we'll see how this goes.
So I've kind of been, flying around and looking at the course and then testing some things out. So I have a few optimizations now. I'm also gonna bite some golden apples, for reasons. Can I buy these and then sell them for a
Can you
higher
sell them
price?
for a higher price than you bought them for?
Yeah, because there's this one and then this one. Can I?
Only if you believe in the power of friendship.
Agree.
Only
Agree.
once, and then iGamer will fix it.
Apparently I've been tagged in this tweet as well.
Yeah,
Yes, you
you
are.
have.
You were challenged as well.
And then there's Doc and at
Yeah.
Minecraft. Yes, Minecraft will not be joining us today.
You never know.
Oh, my inventory
And
is
suddenly, boss music plays and Bill Gates appears, floating overhead.
Also, iGamer, do you want a single piece of blue ice, or maybe a bucket with lava, or maybe 2 bones, or a stack of stone bricks, or maybe 7 maps,
I'm so happy I can just
or a
automatically.
bucket of salmon?
It's a good thing he has this inventory.
Take some half durability shears as well.
You will never get to number 1 on Battletop Rampage. I just hope you understand that.
Hey man, don't destroy his dreams.
We got a man here at Valtop. We got 29th here who has 42 million. So like
43. Come on.
for same thing.
Not quite. No.
There's only like a million difference, so it's not that much.
Right, but just
Like I would need double the money to get on Baltop 1.
just every time you get close, Doc is just gonna give himself more money.
Yeah. So in my
How does-
opinion,
How does Pizza have so much money all of a sudden? I thought he wasn't even playing.
he does it somehow. But like, in my opinion, just iBoy is actually
see, hold
the
on.
number 1 because I don't think he got like tens of millions of dollars from Black Magic.
But now we're concerned that Pizza did.
Yeah,
No, Pizza got that through legitimate means. as
like
did I
asking
before.
29th for money. Yes.
No, actually, that was from some of our selling adventures.
Throwing, that was from throwing diamonds in lava.
That was from the Blaze Rod glitch, or not the Blaze Rod glitch, the brewing stand glitch, shop glitch.
Oh, neat.
So there was a brewing stand shop glitch that a brewing stand sold for like $100 per brewing stand. and the components cost much less than $100 to make the brewing stand. So we
what,
farm.
you're saying illegal transactions,
I
black
mean,
market?
I showed
So
you
we would
something
buy-
just like
so we
that.
would buy we would buy the components from shop, then purchase, or not purchase, then make a brewing stand, then sell the brewing stands, and you would turn a profit of over $200,000 per inventory of brewing stand.
Wow.
I mean, I kind of told you about the same thing with a bow. So
Yeah, but the bow made you much less. We could
Yeah.
turn, depending upon how full our inventory was, we could get probably like $150, almost $200,000 of profit from those transactions. So, Pizza and I both did that. I got up to like $18,000 at some point, and then Doc boosted me.
Heh.
I
I'm
got up to
assuming that
18,000 using
now.
that, and then Doc boosted me to 34,000.
I'm assuming that's patched now.
Or not 1,000,000, sorry. Yes, it is patched. Because a bunch of people started finding it, and it was causing economy inflation.
Disruptions in the economy.
Yeah, so we were like, yeah, maybe we should tell Doc about that.
I see no reason for you to patch it.
It's already been patched, like, it got
Yeah,
patched.
but you should like unpatch it.
got patched months ago.
But it should be unpatched. It's a good idea.
You know what's also a good idea?
Ooh.
For iGamer to launch a stream.
No, I'm not streaming tonight.
No, no streaming. Okay.
No, I'm not streaming.
Well, are you gonna run this parkour course then?
I mean, I guess. All right.
Clear my inventory.
Did you set your timer? Did you hit the go button?
That's the go button. So. App. I'm just gonna keep pressing the go button until I do this.
I have to
This
keep
part's
track
right.
now of how many times you've pressed the go button.
Ah!
Wow. You might have lost count already.
Oh, I forgot to change my nick from last
What was your nick?
Wither.
You are a wither.
Intense concentration.
Also, where's the
Up. All right.
where's the
Restart.
lamp that lights up after?
All
it's
the way
gone?
over there. I think.
Where?
There.
Where?
That's the redstone lamp things. If I had a bow, I would shoot at them.
Oh, I see.
But it might also just be. Yeah.
The one that counts down from 5, 4,
Yeah.
3, 2.
Yeah. Those. I think. I mean, I'm guessing at that, but like, it sounds right.
It seems right. Because there's a sign over here that says, "Congrats, you made it. Enjoy the lazy river below."
Are you gonna enjoy the lazy river below?
Also, Fruit Loops is asking if he can try the parkour challenge as well.
Of course.
Yes.
He's pretty good at parkour, just a warning.
He gets $1 million
Wow.
from $1 million Mindfair dollars from DCL if he beats it. Every time.
Oh, every time.
Yeah, of course.
Every time. This is how you get rich.
You can do this 13 times before DCL has no more cash. Then he takes
Well,
out a loan from
DCL
iGamer.
only has 4 million.
Oh, he only has 4.
Yeah, he's.
Fruit Loops is ready, iGamer.
Yeah, I already teleported him here.
Okay.
Oh, he has Badline cosmetics.
Yes, he
Oh,
does.
Oh no, he's actually put money into the game.
We're all doomed. He's gonna beat it on his first try.
He's gotten on weekly leaderboards on Hypixel.
Like, I mean, look at those wings. Those are like $10 maybe.
I don't have that line on.
Why?
Oh, he watched one of our streams.
Why?
Oh yeah, he does have an Optifine kit. You know what this server needs?
What?
Proximity chat mod.
That would go very well until it stops going well.
And he's off.
I know, but it would be fun. I don't think he realizes the timed component yet.
I
Or
think
he's
he.
just
Oh.
taking his time.
Is he gonna do what I do and just, you know, restart after every fail?
I wonder, is he going to use those wings to fly?
He's just like /fly, and then flies, and he's like,
Doesn't have fun.
you know, I have wings, so like this is fair. Okay, fine. He downloads Worst Client and starts flying with that.
Worst client is probably one of the lamest hacked clients out there.
Yeah.
Just has no opinion.
And then Worst 2 was good until, you know, people found out that it was a huge, massive leak in privacy. And it gave people direct access to...
Privacy, what?
in privacy. Like, it gave people direct access to your Discord account.
Ooh.
Yeah, there was a hacked client that if you linked it with your Discord, basically just gave.
Well,
people
no,
access.
it wasn't. It wasn't if you linked it. The moment you downloaded it, it could just immediately log into your Discord and bypass two-factor authentication.
Well, that's even worse.
Yeah. So you
That
wouldn't
sounds
even
more
know.
like a defect in Discord.
Yeah, that's a Discord fail right there.
Like that's Discord's job is to prevent that from happening.
Well, of course.
You had
but-
one job. Actually, Discord had lots of jobs.
Discord does have many jobs.
But you know, I'm not in any way going to suggest that Discord cares,
of
because I'm
course.
pretty sure it doesn't.
Unless you're paying for Nitro.
Yeah, then they care.
Then it cares a little bit more, but not too much more.
Yeah.
They're like, then you can, you know, stream at 60 FPS.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Mm.
That's,
You know,
that's about the only
Basic features of
quality feature.
Skype.
60 FPS though.
You know,
How are you supposed to access this lazy river? Is my question.
You have to finish the parkour course.
Yeah. You know, so I am here. Let me take you through the route I
Oh, I
mapped
see.
out.
It gets you. I see. This
Let me take you
parkour
through the
part
route
is
I mapped out.
Confusing.
So you come up here and then you do this. I'm not gonna tell you all of my optimizations.
And then you
That's
come up
stupid.
here.
Right, so you come down here, and then you go up to up here from here. You never touch this. You go from this ladder to this, and then jump here, go down.
Why do you go down there though?
You have to do this.
I know, but why? It makes no logical sense.
Does anything DCL make logical sense? I messed up a jump.
Not really.
He's
Now,
on
iGame.
fire.
You're meant. I'm gonna show you something.
Why?
You get on fire.
What's with the water? What?
It's so that if you get caught on fire, you can be not on fire anymore. Now,
Oh, okay.
iGamer,
Weird.
you see this button down here, right?
Hold on. I can't get back into the doorway.
Get in here!
I can't get
No.
back in the doorway, Rampage.
Oh my gosh!
Damn it.
Okay, now there's a button here, and I think what he meant for you to do is press it and then jump on there, but you don't have to, like, even a little bit.
I like how the will of Dad
Yeah.
Can Learn is being interpreted.
And then you can also
must
just
have
come
meant
down
this.
here, skip, like, there's a lot of things you can just, you know, forget about.
I think that's the point, though. I think you're supposed to be able to skip some of those interiors and just work your way down the wall here.
Because there are a lot of small jumps that I kind of just don't do.
Fair enough.
Like, instead of jumping onto this block, I just jump straight onto this block. I just
Oh,
go,
from here, you mean?
yeah, I just go like
So-
that and then do this.
Yeah, that's
And then
easy enough.
instead of going onto this ladder, I just jump onto this and then go onto this.
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. Hello, creepers.
Also, I recommend you have golden apples on you, because if you're doing what I'm doing, you're gonna be taking a
I
lot.
thought you were about to tell me you recommend that I have Apple products with me. And I'm like, well,
All right, you
phones?
gotta get your iPhone out.
I mean, it's right in front of me, so I could.
All right, good. Now you're gonna want to have it at the ready, because when you win, you're gonna have to call your mom. This is completely necessary. Otherwise, it's not official, and it won't be accepted to speedrun.com.
Because you know you want to be accepted to speedrun.com.
And we always know that your mom is always the expert in speedrun.com.
Yes, yes.
My mom is? Yeah, okay.
This was me mocking what Rampage said about calling your mom so that you could go to speedrun.com. Such as suggesting that your mom is some form of expert or specialist.
I see.
So have you finished this yet, Rampage?
I have not. No.
It was supposed to take you 90 seconds. It's been many
still
90
working on it.
seconds since you started.
It just jumps, just does that. Nice. I mean, we weren't told we couldn't, but I guess the person that would tell us we can't isn't here.
He's hiding.
Yeah,
inside of
he's
the
hiding in the
door.
doorway. I'm just gonna open the door.
What's going on?
Indeed.
Oh, yeah, no, I totally would have done that.
He does not like ladder parkour. I mean, I don't either, but like I'm really bad at that. But like,
No, but he's decent at other parkour.
He took a swim.
you know, I'll just have it disabled.
Ricky, Ricky.
It wasn't me. It was him.
I have sound on, and I just hear a clearly macro door clicking, and I'm
I
just
don't know
like,
what you're talking about. What's a macro? I've never heard of that before.
oh yeah, that's a good joke.
Wow, it's like you don't believe me or something.
So what did you guys do last week?
That's a good question. Gamer.
We actually put in a lot of work into Rampage's train station for his place.
Oh, okay.
We essentially did iGamer approved things. We added braces and all kinds of
Yes, many
unnecessary-
iGamer approved things.
yeah, like we made it look prettier just for iGamer.
Did you just call the things I do unnecessary?
Just a little
Yes.
bit. There's this thing in Minecraft where you can build things that just hover in the air.
I know,
So you don't
But-
need to build braces.
but that bothers my brain.
It bothers
I
your
says-
brain.
See, it occasionally bothers me as well, but I've usually not bothered because, you know, the part of my brain that is bothered by it is canceled out by my pure laziness.
Yeah.
But no, we
Progress over
can...
Wait.
physics.
Wait.
But just for iGamer, we
Why?
made it. We made it.
The chat plugin.
The chat plugin.
What's wrong with the
Ah!
platform?
I can't say dis and automatically corrects it to this.
Dis. What is?
Dis.
Dis.
What is going on?
I can't say dis anymore and it makes me sad.
When you have autocorrect in a Minecraft chat,
Ah. See, I think I'm gonna get my personal timer so that I have it. Bad line font, red. Yep, that'll work. And then. Alright, now that he is going, I'm going to go as well.
Ew, rain. So DK, where is this iGamer approved uselessness?
Oh, do you know where the tunnel thing that we built is?
What, by spawn?
No, the castles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, come to the castles and you'll see it. We actually worked on building the route to Rampage's castle.
Oh, nice. Well, I have to finish my train stations.
Mm-hmm. It's not complete, but we did a lot of structural work to it. I'm flying over it if you want to see it.
Sounds good. I'll be there in a sec. I forgot how big I made this train station.
Did you ever finish the train station at your base?
Me?
Yes, you.
I just said I had to do that. I only worked on it for one stream.
So you didn't spend any time at all out of stream?
Mm-mm.
I think it's not very iGamer.
iGamer hasn't been online except for when we stream
I
for
assume.
the past 3 months now.
Well, we are quite happy that you joined us.
It even got to the point where DCL DM'd me to make sure everything was okay because I hadn't been online in so long.
Nice.
Are you still alive?
Hello
Yeah,
there,
like,
sir. Are you
Hey,
alive?
just checking in. I want to make sure everything's okay. I haven't seen you online in a while. Just got concerned. I'm like, no, I'm good. In reality, I've just been dealing with so much stuff for work that I haven't had the time to get online.
What is this for and why do I keep ending up here? I don't even know where he is.
I think he keeps falling where you can set yourself not on fire.
Ah.
Whee! Okay. I'm at the castle. I think it's DK's castle though.
It's at Rampage's castle.
Okay, so I'm at DK's castle.
You may also notice that the tunnel, we dead ended it here. Like we actually properly ended it.
Yeah, I see that. It looks like a spaceship. Okay.
I mean, you should be very surprised I didn't turn it into a boat. You know.
Do you know that way?
Alright, and then interesting. Structural integrity looks good.
And look at these amazing unnecessary staircases. Oh, actually, I don't think iGamer's over.
No, I'm right.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm
these are the really sturdy staircases also.
Okay, and then where do you actually get on the train?
Oh, okay. So all that's gonna be done up here.
Where?
The thing is, up here,
Oh, up
like,
there. Okay.
yeah, this is where the tracks are gonna be, and we have a dead end here for the boat.
Oh, okay.
the idea is that Rampage was originally going to try to lower the track down to this level because he wanted this at this level.
Yeah.
And so we compromised that people could just walk down to the train station. And of course, we added all this extra bracing because we don't want the train station to fall. We're worried about that, you know.
Yeah, definitely worried
you know,
about that.
In no way unnecessary bulkiness added to the train station.
DCL is still working, I see. Yeah.
Well, it's just like how Mr. B is working.
Yeah,
every day.
Always working. Never stopping work. Even right now, he's working because he is always working.
Somebody's got to do it.
Maybe DCL will hop on soon.
Maybe.
But yeah, so as you can see, we made the wall a little thicker, but it's fine.
Where did this go? Sure.
Hey, you found the secret tunnel that we were building
tunnel.
to Rampage's
Secret
house so that we could sap it.
But it just stops at the end.
Yeah, unfortunately things got too escalating. You weren't here to like supervise us, and there was a larger encasing of people trying to one up each other.
Okay.
And so it was decided that we would all just stop one upping each other.
And why would I have been the person to resolve that issue now?
I said you weren't here, so
But I don't
you
know
couldn't be the voice of reason to convince people not to be dumb.
Oh.
So DK had to do it.
I probably wouldn't have convinced anything anyway.
Oh, we all know you would have like showed us the true path of friendship or something. I don't know.
Sure, whatever. Whatever that
There's true path of friendship. Everyone pay me $1 million so we can all have good bond. Yes.
What is that name tag under the ground?
I don't know.
Do you mean the spider spawner?
Yeah.
I'm like, you're roughly in the castle area. There's only one name tag that I've never been able to get rid of.
Why is that though?
I don't know. It was like that when we got there.
I have one of those in my base too. It didn't. I have two of them actually. It annoys the heck out of me. I still can't get it.
Nice. Can't you just
yep.
use a
So this is
scoreboard
the
command?
platform complete,
Get rid of
and
it?
then I guess we just need to replace it with blue ice, going all the way across. But
Yeah.
I figured I'd let Rampage handle all the like purchasing of the tickets at Rampage's base.
Dad can learn it. No longer AFK.
Yeah, he just flew up. He did it the moment I started messing with his door.
Whoa.
Like I was messing with his door,
What's
and he immediately wakes up.
Hi DCL.
How's it going? How's the parkouring going?
I've gotten pretty close to the end.
I'm not.
He's pretty
purchasing-
motivated by the $1 million bounty
Yeah,
every time he finishes.
Yeah. Ow.
No.
What do you mean? No.
What do you mean no?
It's under 90 seconds.
Yeah.
Every time he finishes.
Well, you know, if as long as I'm here.
Oh, so it's only if you're there.
Have you done it? Have you completed it yet?
Not yet. I've gotten close though.
For now, you've still made a rampage-proof parkour, but we'll see how long that lasts.
Rampage proof? Like you haven't even completed the thing at all yet?
Ow.
Nice.
Well, because every time I fail, like I could have beaten it, like if I didn't care about doing it quickly. But I'm doing a whole bunch of really dumb optimizations to get it done faster.
Yeah.
He's preparing his speed runs strats.
Yeah.
In all fairness, I did it once, and it took me about 80,000 tries.
Nice.
So, you know.
Nice.
But my abilities at parkour and yours are vastly different.
Yes. Also, Fruit Loops is trying it. I don't know if he's still over
Hi,
there.
iGamer. How are you? I'm glad you're still alive.
I'm good.
We finally released him from his cage.
I'm
Yep.
telling you.
He
What do you
told
think
us
about-
that you trapped him in your basement. So,
Well, you know, not for very long. I gave him the key. It was just out of reach.
ah.
I love the DM though. It's just like, are you okay? You're like non-existent.
There you are. Hey, you made it out. Oh, but you fell.
No, I wasn't happy with my time in there, so I just flew out.
Wait a second. I'm trapped in an invisible boat.
That's good for you.
In an invisible boat? How did that happen?
And it's just making me spin. I can't see it.
Are you
Also,
saying you're spinning round and
DCL,
round?
I have this timer, but because of how many times I press the pressure plate,
Oh yeah,
I
he's
also have a
moving down-
personal timer. And also, that man just died doing this.
But
Uh,
how did that go away?
Wait, there was a block there? When?
Yeah. You know, how did the water stay in if there wasn't a block there? All
Oh.
good. Don't worry about that.
Was that a food anyway? Nice.
I can get Fruit Loops
Nice.
some steaks.
he's got food. He just needs to go get some more.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Who was that the other day that was here? And I was like, yeah, you want some netherite? And then I showed him where it is in the store.
Oh, when
Who was that? I don't think. Have y'all seen the newest edition of my pixel art campaign?
No, but I'm wondering what type of noises are coming from Rampage right now.
Oh, I stopped guessing those noises a long time ago.
That is his mob.
I got him.
He's now a mobster. Yeah, you'll never get me, coppers. Yeah.
Ugh.
Rampage probably didn't expect that from me.
No. That was funny though.
That's exactly where my mind went when he made those noises.
All right, well, I'll be back around in just a second. I've got to go. We just got back from church, so I'm going to go finish cooking dinner, and then I'll be back.
So what's for dinner?
Um,
Nice.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ambush you with that question.
no, I'm sorry. I got distracted there for a second. We're just doing a good old fashioned elote and like a fajita beef stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's been sitting there just marinating for a while, so it's time to go finish cooking.
Yum.
But yeah, I'll be back here in a bit.
Sounds
If
good.
y'all are
Okie
still
dokie. And that was the last anyone heard of Dad Can Learn.
How did I know you were
Oh
going
no! Oh no! It's... Hey gamer, did you see what just happened?
I'm not there.
Well, me and him were both running the parkour course, and then we caught up to each other, and
Oh.
I pushed him off on accident.
Oh.
Yeah,
Likely story.
because we were both trying to do the same jump at once. That never goes well. Ah, that was bad.
Did Rampage do a bad?
For a bit, and then I fixed it. And give me the water. Give me the water. Ah! Wait, what? Alright, so now... Ah! I see. I can hit that. Oh! Oh!
Did you do it?
No, but he did. He did.
In
I don't know
90
if it was
seconds?
under 90 seconds, but he did it. It's very hard to tell
I see.
because of how many times we both pressed this pressure plate. But I have a feeling it was because it didn't take him very long.
Hmm.
So now I
mean,
got
yeah,
it.
90 seconds is a full minute and a half, so.
I mean, like, I can get to the cube in 30. So, this is
Okay.
very much possible. Not if I make mistakes like that, though. It was a huge waste of time. You can time me if you want. Ah!
I need to time. That's what the time is for.
Yeah, until we press it 100 times and we don't know which time is, actually it. Which, we've been doing.
No, y'all would never do that.
I mean, all it does is make it harder to time. But I would be more surprised if it wasn't under 90 seconds than if it was. No, iGamer, have you run this at all?
No.
You'll,
He's watching also, he gains all of your strategies. He's following the moves of what's called the Sportsmaster.
I'm actually just working on my train station.
Okay, well, after I finish this,
You may laugh at iGamer.
yes, that's all I want.
Why do I agree to these things?
I don't know, to be honest.
Oh, also, iGamer, did you hear that Satisfactory got a really big update?
No, and they add to it.
They've now added the equivalent of a grappling hook.
Wait, what?
Really? Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it allows you to use power lines to grapple up. You get to essentially grapple onto power lines.
The iGamer said it today because the Mr. Man is being eaten alive by phantoms.
They also added something other than the jetpack, but actually a hover jet. And the hover jet is actually powered by just being near an electrical grid.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
They've added some additional tiers as well.
Okay.
They redid tier 7 and they added tier 8. And they've added gases to the game now. And gas extraction. Yeah.
Gases? What type of gases?
Like nitrogen and stuff like that.
Can it remove
Okay.
poison gases?
No. This is you getting gases.
I
So,
just want
apparently-
to remove poison gas because it's the most annoying thing ever.
I think they have gas masks now, though.
Yeah,
they-
I mean,
they-
they've
they've
had
had them.
those, but like that doesn't permanently remove them. I want
Some
poison.
gas can be permanently removed with explosives.
Yeah, but not all of it.
No, not all of it. But they've also added a new structure called the Super Collider.
What does that do?
I'm not completely sure, but apparently it can interact with a lot of different things, including uranium,
Interesting.
to make other things with that.
Okay.
We haven't actually got there ourselves. The grappling hook's kind of cool because it's just a hand tool, and you just hold it out, and you just get near a power line, and it basically attaches to the power line.
So is that what you were trying to kidnap me for the other day?
No, the other day we were playing modded Minecraft.
No. Before
Yeah.
that, the day before that, when you tried to kidnap me
Done.
when I was studying.
83 seconds.
No, that was Saturday. That was for.
$1 million.
Yep, the
Uh,
DCL pays me now because I got it in 83 because I messed up a bit.
Yeah, no, that was. That was the
yes,
modded
was
Minecraft.
That was
Yeah.
fun. How about
Yeah. So that's actually why I originally was trying to kidnap you for that, since you were one of our fellow members for that.
I see. Well, I finished school.
I am
Well,
not
I-
happy with my time in
So
this
after
thing.
I finish school, then you can kidnap me all you want.
This
Okay.
thing. This messed me
So
up.
when are you done with school?
The end of March.
In March.
And then you're done
Yeah.
with school for good, right?
Did it.
Yep.
And
Ah, then you level up,
And then I go to
and
college.
then the new
You've
world of
picked
sadness
college already?
begins.
second.
Huh?
You've picked college?
I have.
Super cool. What are you gonna go study?
I am going to Seton Hall University, and I'm going to go study criminal justice as my major. I'm thinking some sort of cybersecurity related topic for a minor, or psychology.
Okay.
That I haven't decided yet. I don't know.
You could also learn how to take a bite out of crime with.
See, what you should do is learn
That
how to
would be
take over the
nutrition.
universe.
Rampage, what should I do?
You should
No,
learn how to
no.
take over the universe.
Oh, yes. I had forgotten.
Oh, so a minor in evil genius thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Evil
obviously.
genius.
A minor.
Yeah, just so you have all the bases.
Just
a
so I have all
minor
the
in,
bits.
Infinity Stone archaeology.
Yes, yes, as well.
So what I love about this texture pack is it's really nice, realistic texture pack that goes gray with shaders. But there's some weird things that you would think would be textured but aren't. So for example, rails are textured, but curved, like corner rails
Aren't.
are not retextured.
Hmm.
And so you end up
I would never be able to use that texture pack though.
with this. The yellow one. Okay. So then voice chat for text users, I guess.
Bah! Wait. Is this possible?
Okay.
Oh!
Voice chat
That's
for
the
text
times.
users displays my pen now.
I just gotta time save.
Your pet. It's displaying information you'd rather not present.
What?
I was trying to understand what you said.
Oh, voice chat for text users now displays my texture pack pane.
Oh, nice.
okay.
That's
I heard
very,
pin,
very
so
annoying.
Oh, my pin?
yeah, I thought you meant like your pin, like your bank pin or your
It's
phone
detailed
pin.
and then it's just
Don't
not
take my bank
abruptly.
pin. I didn't say you could have that.
Yeah, so
You-
you can
you
understand.
can
I
give it
was a
to
little
me.
concerned for a second. Like was Discord doing something really bad there?
No.
but because of the new grappling hook thing, I think Rampage is gonna like what I did with this giant tower. I built a giant tower that you can grapple hook up to,
Ooh,
and it goes to other sections of the base.
That's kind of
I
cool.
see.
I have not touched Satisfactory in a very long time.
Neither have I.
I mean,
Essentially, experimental has been updated to version 4, I guess.
okay.
I think the last time you played was version 3, which was when they first introduced liquids.
Hmm. Are they still in like not full release, or have they finally released the game? officially?
No. They still have more tiers after 8 that they still need to work on.
Hmm.
The game is probably going to be in development for a couple more years.
It's alright though.
Of course, it seems like they, like for Christmas, they made a special like Christmas event where they had an advent calendar
That's cool.
and like special recipes where you could like build like Santa's workshop and stuff. And you could start making presents, and the presents could be used. Oh, I'm sorry. Whatever it did, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I gotta answer this. I'll be back.
Okay.
And he was never seen again.
Hey, good job.
Eh.
I mean, it could be worse. We could always have like someone hop in that says, "Good luck. We're all counting on you," and then they leave.
Ah, yes. That would be bad.
That's a reference to another movie where they're trying to land a plane, and as they're landing the plane, this guy keeps coming in, going, "Good luck. We're all counting on you," and he keeps doing it
Oh, wow.
they're-
Not just once?
a lot.
Nah.
And then, like, near the after they land the plane successfully and everything's fine, he burst out one more time to say, "Good luck, we're all counting on you."
Ah, yes. That's amazing. I approve. That man should get a raise.
I thought you'd approve of that. This is the same movie that coined the phrase, "Surely you can't be serious." I am, and stop calling me Shirley.
Yeah, it's not a movie we would technically recommend for the younger audience.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like my parents showed that to me when I was a kid, but I realize every parent has their own kind of
Yeah, you
like-
know, it's kind of interesting because there were a lot of movies around that time frame that were shown to kids. That
Yeah.
We went back one time and we watched Crocodile Dundee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not a movie I can.
I always remember my cousin when I want to show him a movie, and I'd show his parents that the movie was rated PG, and we'd get a couple minutes in it, and we'd take the movie out because
Yes,
it was rated PG at a time in which PG was a different thing.
That would be Crocodile Dundee. Yeah.
I think back then they just assumed if kids didn't understand, it couldn't hurt them. I think that maybe that was the reasoning behind some of that. But
Maybe.
I don't think that's actually quite true.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, now if kids really want to find out something, they have a much easier way of finding out things. Because even the small caveat of information can lead down disastrous tunnels.
Mm-hmm.
As Chris seems to go deeper and deeper inside this cave system.
Ah!
And the game keeps mocking me by showing me fake daylight. Like there'll be like a hole in the wall, and I'll go towards it, and then it becomes stone. And then I go,
So you're trying to exit the cave now?
I keep going deeper and finding more resources.
DK was slain by a zombie.
I thought I could mine that fast enough. Wait, the zombie's gone. What? See, how does the zombie get to kill me and then leave? It's like the zombie like stopped existing. Well, at least I have all this gold and iron. That's like, not really useful or anything. I know, I'll make more hoppers with it.
I've been paid!
Oh.
I've been paid!
You've been paid?
I've been paid!
How much of a payday did you get?
$1 million.
Excellent. You can now take over the world.
You deserve a reward.
Good job, mercenary. You deserve a reward. It's definitely a game we have to show to Mr. P one day. It is definitely a game I've played way too much.
Dipping into my polar bear spawner savings. Nice.
Polar bear spawner? Does he sell polar bears? Oh,
I think he wants to buy
a polar
yeah.
bear spawner.
Yeah.
How much is that?
I think it's $1 million, to be honest.
Then he could have bought it.
Wait, no, it's way more than $1 million. What's a polar bear look like?
It's white and it's
5
fuzzy.
$5 million. You've set him back.
he was at 4. Now he's at 3.
You better not finish this anymore, because then he'll be even further away.
Ah, he's still just ahead of me as well. Look at that. Look at how little he is ahead of me. Okay.
All purpose has now been lost.
Well, now I'm just trying to beat my time. I'm not very happy with mine. I didn't, I need to do this until iGamer appears. Because when iGamer appears, I get to watch him do it. And then, you know, he gets to fail, like, the really easy jumps. And then I get to go, ha ha ha. Actually, now that I think about it, if I didn't figure out this time save from going onto this ladder and then on just on like that, if I didn't figure out a time save to skip the time save, I don't think I would have actually won.
That's okay, because now you can teach other people, and soon Dad Can Learn will have no money.
Yes, yes, yes. Maybe. Yeah, I would have made it. It only saves about 3 seconds.
Oh my gosh, I think I finally found my way out, finally.
Did you find any diamonds?
No, no diamonds, just lots and lots of iron. I found, like, almost 2 stacks of iron.
Did you find gold?
I found 37 gold.
Mmm.
I'm not used to finding nice things like that. I remember when I used to play Minecraft a lot, I would dig for hours on end, like 5 hours, and get like, you know, 4 pieces of iron.
Nah, ha 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 ha.
I mean, that's when Minecraft like was really stingy with iron, and other people were like, oh, it was never that bad. I'm like, okay. Let me show you my giant mine plexes that...
iGamer has returned.
Oh, iGamer's back. Yeah, now I'm just trying to beat my time. I've already been paid, and it's amazing. No, I have. I went from 2 million to 3 million, and that's pretty great.
So, what does DCL need to build next to?
I don't know. He asked me. I don't know why he would ask me.
Probably because you're the person who would best know what would stop you from succeeding.
You see, but I don't. So, like...
Is that because you think you're too good, or because you just don't know?
I just don't know.
Okay.
Also, it's in his best interest not to tell him.
I mean,
Yeah,
of
if
course.
I get him to do something I'm good at, then, you know, it's just free money at that point.
Right, yeah, of course.
But Rampage is super honest, so he'd have to tell Dad Can Learn.
I mean, I would have told him if I knew.
So long as things remain this way, that, you know, it's good. Oh, I should have also mentioned, Rampage, I do have a book.
What kind of book?
Impaling 5.
Oh,
Impaling 5?
Yeah.
quite a lot of impaling. Who are you trying to murder? And why?
Whoever it is, he really wants to impale them.
I was curious if that book interested you at all, Rampage.
I will take it if you give me a moment.
Okay.
I am currently running a parkour course for basically no reason.
Wait, but don't you get $1 million every time you do it?
I don't think DCL believes that.
Well, dang it.
I know.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here's your book
There's lava
of
down there.
Impaling 5. Mm-hmm.
Ah, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's actually a increase of my trident's impaling by 3.
Wow.
I'll put that on there. I'll put that on my sharp pointy stick that I throw very soon.
Excellent.
I still love that that's what you have it named.
So, like, I know how I can save, like, 2 seconds. But, like, it requires me to actually, like, get good, and that's a problem.
You can't get good.
Meh. Meh.
Oops.
But yeah, the interesting thing about that hover, the hover thing is that it has unlimited fuel, so long as you are near a power line.
Oh, interesting.
No!
So imagine
Ah!
jetpack that has unlimited fuel.
Yeah, that's good.
Ah! Ah!
But it actually continues to fly. Oh, also they added drones. I forgot.
Okay. Interesting.
Flying drones that fly and deliver things to other locations.
Nice.
Me and Nick started a new game, and we're kind of working our way through all the things.
Fair enough.
Because they did say they were redoing Tier 7 in such a significant way that that it would essentially break anything that you did before because the recipes had changed.
I
Huh.
see.
They wanted Tier 7 to be less complicated.
Hmm. So DK, have you ever seen the channel Let's Game It Out Play Satisfactory?
No, I've only watched Kibitz play Satisfactory.
Okay, I highly recommend you watch it. It was a good couple hours worth of laughs of content.
Hmm.
So this is basically this guy who either tests out a bunch of new games or plays games in ways that they're not meant to be played.
Ah,
So,
everything.
He
Gotcha.
created a giant conveyor belt tornado of nuclear waste.
Makes perfect sense.
You know,
Meh.
stuff like that. And some of it's pretty entertaining. I'm not gonna lie.
Sounds interesting. Definitely give me the link to that. I'll check it out.
Yeah, hold on. He has like, I think it's like a 9-episode playlist of
Wow.
Satisfactory.
Fall damage
Fair enough.
hurts. You know, I never really had to experience fall damage until now. But I can confirm fall damage hurts.
I can confirm that is true.
I can also confirm that every moment I don't have a Chocobo in my life, it makes me sad.
What? Is this?
That is a simple plugin add-on that iGamer could organize. For
Yes,
you.
yes,
DK?
definitely organize that IU.
What?
You're organizing the plugin for Chocobos.
You need to add the Chocobo plugin so that DK
What
is
is that,
no
though?
longer
I
sad.
need-
You're
understand.
adding it tomorrow. You're gonna get it all configured and perfectly set up for DK by tomorrow. Yes? Good.
On this server, I doubt it.
Because DK is our friend and we don't want him to be sad.
Yeah.
I don't have access to play.
I would never
You are
ask.
in
that.
Get
control of
it!
DK's happiness, iGamer. You have been given a great responsibility.
Yeah, yes, I have.
Just so you know, Chocobos are like giant bird mounts
iGamer, set the time
from
today.
Final Fantasy.
They're like an
Okay.
ostrich.
Set the time today.
Oh, well, okay.
He's being attacked off the parkour course.
Yeah, I was doing a jump and a phantom came and almost hit me off. He went ooga
Rampage.
booga. Ah. Meh.
Me. What is me?
Meh.
Meh.
This is getting weird.
What is getting weird?
It's only getting weird now.
Yeah, like now.
Fair point, though. Fair point. Gary, us now.
Nah.
Gary, now joined our
Nah.
Discord chat.
Nah. I was gonna get it in under a minute. That's my new goal. Get it in under a minute. And then I will watch iGamer. And then I will go ha ha ha
I'm
ha.
not watching iGamer. iGamer changed his mind.
I will watch iGamer as he suffers. Yeah. I'm at 28. I started with a stack of golden apples.
How many golden apples are you eating, man?
A
He's
lot.
a hungry boy.
Mm.
Here's my question. Why are you able to share YouTube playlists to LinkedIn.
What?
I feel like that's not a place you'd be sharing YouTube stuff.
You know, if you're, super professional and wanting to form a company image.
I guess. Rampage know what LinkedIn even is?
I don't.
I didn't think so.
It's a continuation of everything wrong with humanity.
It's basically like this. It's like this online resume sort of thing.
It's like
If you
Facebook for
took-
business.
Yeah, it's like pretty much.
Yeah, so you combine everything wrong with those resume sites and job searching and combine it with Facebook.
You know, now
Thus
that
making
DK
it
put
something
it that
even
way,
more evil.
I have to agree with his original opinion.
I mean, look, going into college, I have LinkedIn, but I mean,
But deep down you hate yourself for it. It's okay.
it's not. I'll be honest, it's not the best platform.
Even he agrees. It is true.
What?
He searched his feelings. He knew the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's just kind of status for high school going into college to have a LinkedIn page because we're like at that point in our lives, but at the same time, like, yeah, it's not the best.
But the thing is, everyone like because everyone did it is the only reason it exists. If someone had stopped and said, "You know what? Not one more step," then it wouldn't exist.
And I mean, look, I don't even honestly, I have it set up. I don't use it.
Nice.
And as of right now, I have no reason to use it because
Yeah. It's
I mean, I already have a job. So clearly, I'm not looking for a job of any kind.
What's really sad is my new phone came with that app pre-installed, and that was the first thing I did was uninstall it and disable it.
What phone was that?
I've got an Xperia 1 too.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know what
Xperia
those
has
are.
an
Wait,
interesting
why? Ah.
Xperia has an interesting way of naming their phone.
Well, it's
Yeah.
Xperia 1 Mark II.
I mean, yes, but the way it's just referred to as like not
I
even
just
the
call
company refers to it as Xperia 1 Mark II. Like everyone just calls it the Xperia 1 II.
I
Like,
found like some media
Xperia
things
12.
called it Mark and like other people didn't. It's just like I don't know.
So it's the Xperia 12. No, it's the Xperia 1 II.
Yeah.
But
It's
well, the thing
one,
is,
too.
the two part is like eyes. It has two eyes after it, and
Okay.
apparently some people chose to just decide that meant Mark II. Other people was like one I, 1 2, all kinds of stuff like that. I don't know.
Who?
All it knows is like I'm getting used to features that I didn't know were things on phones.
Like
Like-
what?
So I'm sitting here like watching YouTube, and I volume up to make it louder, right?
Hmm.
A second, there's two volume bars.
What?
One is for the actual audio, and the other one is to tell the speakers how much vibration I want to feel.
Oh wow.
What? On your phone?
Yeah, on my phone. And
I mean,
it
look,
takes the audio and it like reverbs it into your hands. It's crazy.
look.
Why?
Xperia has some pretty cool features on their phone. I'm
But
not
they're
gonna lie.
garbage at
Is-
naming them.
Is this an iPhone?
Yeah.
That's the only kind of phone I know exists.
It is not an iPhone.
It is not an iPhone.
It's an Android.
Yeah, so it's
yeah,
not that
I've
great.
got no use for it.
But like for me, like I tend to get things off of, like I have things across multiple app stores. I have some things on my Amazon App Store, and then I use Google Play, and then I use some things just flat out own individual app stores.
So if you had to pick like the three like the three main developers of Android phones, not developers, but like manufacturers of Android phones,
I would choose Apple.
say comes to
They don't
mind.
make Android phones.
Apple.
See,
Apple.
see,
I'd take
Apple.
the version that is an
Apple.
I mean, I have iPhones, so I get where you're coming from, but you're not answering my question.
It's Apple.
that's not the answer.
Apple.
Um, see,
Apple.
of course, Apple's being sued the crud out of for some of the things they did, but that's okay. So is Google. But and unfortunately, when it comes to the manufacturers of Android, and Samsung has decided it wants to be Apple, and
Yeah,
the more
I
it tries
know.
to be Apple, the less I like it. Because there's particular decisions that Apple chose, anesthetic and particular feature lists that don't interest me. Me not having an audio jack on my phone is like detrimental. Like, I will not buy a phone that doesn't have an audio jack. That
I
is,
get that.
if it does not have that, I'm not gonna buy it. I don't use wireless earbuds. I use earbuds a lot because like I have like sleeping parents, and like just sometimes it's can't listen to music or watch something. When I have family members who basically sleep in like next to the living room, or they sleep in the game room, I do video in the living room. So like the earbuds for me are super important.
So, and I mean, I have AirPods, so I mean,
Yeah, I could not see myself like buying anything. I can't handle really things like I can't handle things going into my ear like that. I
you would rather legitimate headphones.
I can't do headphones either. They give me migraines. What I have is actually ones that go over my ears,
Oh, those.
and they sit above the ear, so they
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
go inside.
Those are cool. I like those. Those are sweet.
And those are wired. It's what I use it on my computer. I use it on my phone. I actually just take it and use it everywhere. It's like my go-to device. And it plugs into my computer. It plugs into my phone. It's what I use. And I couldn't see not having access to that.
I could see myself using those and being upset about not having access to them, or
Then the camera notch thing is something else that I consider unacceptable.
in what way?
To me, it just seems like something that would just add an aversion to the screen, having literally the camera built into the screen. It just feels like I'm losing screen real estate for no reason.
Okay, so then what would you rather have? A hole punch?
I'll be honest, I like what my phone did, where the camera is just above the screen. Crazy concept.
Okay. Fair enough.
Far better solution. That was never something that needed to be fixed. And yeah. Of course, what I'm also get to play with is like my phone apparently can be I could basically pair it with a PlayStation 4 controller, which kind of cool, I think. I'm gonna like share some like old Xperia phones that I used to have. Have you ever heard of the Xperia Play?
No.
Okay. So it slid forward, revealing a controller.
It slid forward.
Yeah.
So
You
funny.
slid the screen up,
Mm-hmm.
and the under panel had a complete controller with a D-pad, X square, circle, triangle, start, select, L1 and R1,
Oh, that.
and it was great because you could sit there and play emulated games on it, and like the emulators would actually naturally pick up those controllers. And since it was built in, it was great. The only downside of that is it didn't have enough hard drive space. But originally it was going to have more hard drive space, but AT&T told them to try to like reduce the cost of it. This is actually what caused the original rise of the iPhone. Is AT&T had Sony lower the grade of the features of it so much that the iPhone was even more appealing, and that was actually the change of the relationship between Sony, AT&T, and Apple.
Okay.
And so I blame AT&T for this internally, but it's fine. It's fine. I still liked the phone. There were definitely some limitations that could have been. I wish my provider and Sony could have made a better deal with each other, but it is what it is. It's why
I'm not going
slowly.
to be bitter. I'm going to move on with my life.
Yeah, well, the thing is, AT&T and Sony's relationship got really bitter after that. Like, that was the thing that like made they used to have a really strong relationship, and then it basically ended. And then slowly, like, AT&T and Sony stopped doing business with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And it got to a point where like there's just a lot of bitterness between the companies now. And unfortunately, with the AT&T sunset thing, manufacturers have to perform a full bow to the to AT&T to be allowed onto the network anymore.
Okay.
So apparently Sony and AT&T had to like make up a little bit so that their newest phones could come onto the network. That's kind of crazy.
So
But yeah, go ahead.
when people talk about going back to like the headphone thing,
Mhm.
to me, I don't really debate the whole headphone thing because I wear a hearing aid in one ear. To me, headphones are kind of useless if I'm going to put them in both ears because the one ear practically does nothing for me.
Fair enough.
So, like, when we talk about like headphones, I much prefer just having my phone on some sort of speaker, where I can still get, like whatever in both ears equally. But the thing with that is, like, when I'm in public at work or my parents are sleeping, like my dad falls asleep on the couch and I want to watch YouTube on my phone in that room or whatever, then I kind of run into the problem of like what to do.
Yeah, that's a problem I've uncovered myself. Though my dad has like super sensitive hearing,
Okay.
it does not take much to bug him
Mm-hmm.
and receive his eternal wrath. So I try really hard not to accidentally wake him.
Fair enough.
I try to give him all the respect and space he deserves.
My dad just gets very confused when you wake him up from a nap. He's like, "What? I fell asleep? What?"
Yeah, unfortunately, my dad's not like that.
Sometimes he'll get mad if he was like really nicely asleep and you wake him up. He's like, "Why'd you wake me up?" But Otherwise, he just gets really confused. Okay, so what other weird Xperia phones have you had? The Xperia Play.
Mhm.
And what else?
Let's see. Well, originally I had the Sony Ericsson Walkman, which was a dumb phone. It wasn't a smartphone. And the Ericsson Walkman phone, it had a mode that would, like, the phone would turn into a Walkman. It was kind of cool.
Sony phones kind of flopped though after a while.
Well, as I said, it was after the Xperia Play that was since they were almost exclusively working with AT&T.
Yeah.
Sony basically went to the point in which they stopped carrying all the American frequencies
Right.
on some of their phones. And for example, my phone is 5G in every country except America.
What?
Your Xperia, your 1.2 is?
Yeah,
That's
because
kinda dumb.
America has its own set of frequencies
I mean,
for
yeah, that
5G
makes sense. We're
than
America.
any other country.
I mean, yeah, we're America. That makes sense.
Yeah, we're special.
Always have been.
So I make the joke is if I leave America, I'll have a 5G phone, but while I'm here, it's 4G.
All right then. Is it at least? Never mind. I'm not gonna ask a stupid question.
It's allowed to be on the network. That's ultimately all I cared, because like I don't know how much you know of this, but you remember the Texas snowstorm we had?
Yeah.
Yeah, before that I had lent my phone to my father, and we had switched phones.
Okay.
Because he broke his phone.
Nice.
I'm not gonna mention how many Samsung phones he's gone through.
All right.
Sometimes they don't last even a month. Anyway,
I'm not gonna question it.
so my phone was returned to me with an interesting damage to the corner. Basically, the two pieces of phone had become unfused,
I see.
and the battery had become exposed. But
Oh,
I had this phone for 5 years. So
I feel like this in some way has to do with why your father can't seem to hold on to his Samsungs. But continue.
So I had this phone for 5 years, and it was returned to me, and it slowly started not working as well. So I
Okay.
realized something was up. But unfortunately, during the snowstorm, it finally gave out.
Oh well, that sucks.
And so I was like, okay. I went to my, the old phone that we had a backup phone that someone upgraded from,
Okay.
and I put my SIM card in there, and I got a message from AT&T saying no, and it told me go buy a new phone. And
Why?
it gave me a list of phones that I'd be allowed to upgrade to.
Why?
Because they're getting rid of 2G, 3G, and parts of the 4G spectrum
Okay.
in March of next year.
What?
But if you activated your phone, you're automatically under that. So you can see where I'm a little disappointed with AT&T. I think it's totally their right to, they gave a date of next year, but I guess it is totally their right to do it early because I was reactivating a phone I've used before. So I get it. It's their network. They can do whatever I want. I'm not upset. It just disappoints me.
I'd still say though that an entire 12 months out from that change is too early.
I would think so too, but again, it's their network, so I'm not. They basically said, buy a new phone or get off our network.
Fair enough.
And that's what they determined. And again, their network, they get to set the rules. I get it. It doesn't mean I have to be happy about it, but there's not really any point fighting it or anything like that.
Yeah.
So that's why I've been out having a phone for quite a while. It's also kind of silly that they did all this during the winter storm where a lot of people didn't have power or anything like that.
Yeah.
Or running water. It's kind of it makes that move even hurt more.
Yeah.
See, now I know how AT&T feels about me as a customer.
Right.
They've now allowed me to know this. Like I always suspected, but now I know how they feel.
So what's your? I believe it's the Z Flip from Samsung Galaxy Z Flip. I think it is.
What about it?
I don't know. Yeah, the Z Flip.
Is it that one that like turn like? Is it that one that like unfolds or whatever
It's that one
into
that
a tablet?
at least where I am right now. They have a bunch of commercials out for it, and it like, yeah, it's basically a Samsung phone that folds in half. Like, yeah.
It's funny. What I find most funny about the folding thing is that like before when I was getting my Xperia Play, AT&T was also selling another folding tablet.
Okay.
Like that Samsung Fold thing. And there was a deal that you could get that phone and that tablet together.
Nice.
I didn't get it though. But like it's funny, it's like it's considered new technology now because Samsung's doing it, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
But anyway, some people are concerned about the construction of the folding materials. But the thing is, like other things, is some people are saying people are being dumb and doing stupid things with it, which I hate to say it. Sometimes adults can very much act like children when it comes to fragile parts.
Yeah.
So I can't tell if there's actually a problem.
So I know the Galaxy and the Galaxy Folds too. The Galaxy Folds and the Galaxy Fold 2, that there were significant issues where you could peel the screen off.
Yes.
The way the hinges came together.
Basically, Rampage, there was a place that like a material that was used to like reinforce it, and people would play with it.
Nice.
I know they got rid of that with the Z Flip. I know they did a much better job at protecting the screen.
Yeah, I don't know if everyone convinced of that, but as I said, I have no idea how serious it is because I've never touched one before. But I in the back of my mind, I realized that a lot of the reviewers of those other ones, I wonder, like, there's something inside you that should say, do not touch with this, do not mess with this.
Yeah.
Do we live in a world in which we need to just roll everything up in yellow tape and say, do not touch this?
I think so. If I'm honest, I think so.
Do we just need to, like, safety tape the entire world?
I think we're getting to that point.
What do you think, Rampage? Do you think we need to safety tape the entire world?
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, I do have a really blighted view of Samsung, and I blame this on my Samsung Galaxy, the active that I had. I don't remember if Mr. B remembers this phone, but it was the one that had duct taped.
You had a duct taped phone.
You duct taped phone, you're already making me concerned.
So the battery bulged out and broke the back panel of the phone.
What?
Oh wow.
What? That's not good.
And so I had to duct tape it to keep the battery in so that the phone would not die.
That's not good.
This happened only like a couple months of owning it, and the thing is, do you remember my cousin's parents also had their phones do the same thing, and they were also Samsung Galaxies, and they called Samsung, and Samsung told them that they were charging and using their phone incorrectly. And at that point, like, sure, like maybe there is a particular procedure in charging your phone, but that's not normal. That shouldn't happen
really,
so quickly.
Really, what they're saying And what they should just be saying at that point is no. We don't have a reason. We just don't want to get you a new phone.
Yeah, so, I mean, I get it. Like, there's certain damage you can do to your battery in any device by charging it incorrectly, but it shouldn't be to that extent of the battery beginning to implode very early on.
Not that early.
Particularly since this is roughly the same era in which some of those Samsung batteries were exploding and hurting people. Because the batteries kept spontaneously combusting. Batteries should not
That was what,
spontaneously
the Note-
combust.
Which was that? The Note 7?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the Note 7.
And batteries should not spontaneously combust. Batteries should not bulge. Ever, in my opinion. I have
No,
had a
but-
lot of phones from different companies. I've never had a cell phone battery bulge except Samsung's. And so, like, that permanently tainted them in my view. You know what I mean? Like, because now whenever I think about it, I'm like, they're the ones who lied about the batteries, and my phone did all of that. And it caused me so much struggle and pain duct taping the phone together and everything. I get the battery failing, but the battery should not become a balloon
Yeah, I agree.
where it like
when I
physically
have serious-
breaks the metal back case.
That's when I have serious safety concerns about the phone you're using. Like,
Yeah. But again, I've had, unfortunately, I had used a lot of Sony phones, so that experience didn't make sense to me. And I'm like, is this just how Samsung phones are? And then, of course, I had a friend who tried to lecture me that the reason this happened was because I bought a cheap Samsung phone, and if I had bought a proper, prestigious
doesn't
one,
matter.
this would never have happened.
That's
And I'm
So-
like,
you
but
think.
this was a flagship model. This phone was only free because like AT&T gave it to me with a giant upgrade cost thing.
Right.
It was still a flagship model. It was retailed for a lot of money and it should not happen. But no, this person explained to me how, how it was my fault for being poor, I guess. I don't know. And they went on this like giant lecture. And I'm like, okay.
I see your
I will
point.
no longer bring this up to you.
They're just like, I see your point now, but no one should be selling bombs.
Yeah.
This is very true. So how are y'all feeling about the current Mind Fair podcast that we have going on?
The background is very entertaining of me trying to do parkour in under a minute.
I've been actually running around my castle this entire time. And now I've just bought like $2,000 worth of pies. But yeah, so like, as I said, like my view of Samsung's tainted, and maybe they don't do that anymore. But I don't know. Like also like. I'm not particularly happy that I feel like Samsung feels like it needs to follow Apple's particular mythology for how cell phones should be constructed either. Just because something is really popular doesn't mean that it needs to be replicated. And just because people think they don't want an audio jack doesn't mean that all phones should stop having them.
I don't mind not having one, honestly.
Yes,
You
but
just use the lightning adapter for that.
Or just the
Sure.
earbuds that already have the lightning thing at the end of them.
Yep.
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm listening to music with them.
See, I listen to music while charging my phone because I'm a terrible person.
So that's when you either use a wireless charger or use Bluetooth earbud.
Yeah, I wouldn't do either of those things. I don't even own a wireless charger.
I don't either.
I don't either.
Closest to a wireless charger I have is my not my AirPod, my Apple Watch charger.
I'm actually considering buying one because I actually have a phone that can support that, but
Yeah, so do I.
it's not really top of my priorities.
Thing with me though is I have a phone that supports wireless charging, but a case that's too thick for the wireless charger to work.
Oh wow.
Oh.
I'd have to take my case off in order for
Let's go, finally! Under a minute.
But I'm now going to give one of my worst criticism of Xperia devices in America.
All
Okay, are
right,
you ready for this?
I'm curious now.
Getting official accessories. It's
In what
horrible.
way? Explain.
So here's an example. There are two cases that were designed for my phone called the View and the I think stand, or I don't remember what it's called. But anyway, there's two, right? Officially made.
Okay. That's not good.
Anyway, you can only buy one of those in America. The other one can be bought in every country except America.
Why?
These are good questions.
Who is
These
here?
are very, very good questions.
Nick is here. That is who is here.
Hi, Nick.
False.
Oh.
Nick is not here?
Hi, Nick. And hi, Anti-Nick.
It's not Nick.
So what's going on, Nick? And
Not
not Nick. And Anti-Nick.
Hello, not Nick. Not Nick is my friend.
But yeah. So it's really bad is that View case that I was talking about
Mm-hmm.
goes on eBay for hundreds of dollars.
Why?
It's so rare because it can only be bought in the United Kingdom or in other countries far like east.
Okay.
And these companies are region locked. They will not do business with anyone outside of their respective country. There's one shop that will only do business in 2 cities next to each other,
All right.
and they will do no other business. The
Okay.
official UK Sony will only list you to a website that will only ship to Great Britain. These cases are region locked. Why are they region locked? Why does someone gone to such extent to limit?
Features being region locked, but a phone case being region locked is just like
like they won't even take my money. They don't want it.
See, Chris, what you'll discover if you get that case is that, in reality, if you leave those regions, it stops existing.
Ah.
That's
yeah.
probably it. That's
Vanishes.
probably it. So like, there's actually entire support groups trying to get that View case, and they're like watching eBay listings so they can pick it up.
oh my god.
And it goes on like the eBay listings. Someone didn't believe me. I showed them. Literally in the top title was extremely rare or rare.
Okay, so what's the name of this? What phone does this go to?
It's actually mine, which is really bad.
The Xperia 1 2.
Yeah, it's the View one. And what's funny is that I want you to understand there's an eBay listing referring to the case as being rare while it is being physically sold in the United Kingdom. How's that for weird?
It's rare in everywhere but the United Kingdom.
Well, apparently there's some also little tiny shops in the middle of nowhere that actually only do business. They say they only ship to their nearby towns. And they name
Nah.
the 2 cities that they ship to.
So Chris,
and I'm like, what?
so Chris, what you're telling me is that I should go to the UK, buy a dozen of these cases, and come home,
Yeah.
Yes, and sell them on eBay for tremendous.
and that would
amount.
make me more money than the plane tickets.
Yeah.
Probably.
I'm
And
just
that's-
getting a bunch of knockoffs. I'm not getting the actual case.
Well, here's the thing: Amazon sells one of the cases.
Which is the stand.
Yeah, the stand one. And that one is not cheap.
I can hear someone's Discord going off.
Yes,
Um,
that's
because Rampage is typing in chat.
Oh, and you know what? I bought the last one. That's hilarious.
What, the last stand?
Yes, yes. From Amazon. That's crazy. I didn't really want the stand, but that's the only other official case. Also, there's like they advertise this like thing that lets you mount the PlayStation 4 controller to this thing. You can't buy that.
Why not?
Apparently, when they advertised it, it was already super epically rare on all markets.
Nice.
Which apparently it was a mount made by a third party. So as far as accessories are concerned, it's in other phones that I've owned, it has always been really hard to get these cases or these accessories. I think my XA1 Ultra that I had, that really cool case that I got, that's the official case that was made for it, and it took me like months to finally find a place. I had to find this third-party company called Phone Joy, spelt with an F. So like Phone Joy. They were the only ones who had the case. And so when I finally like broke my case, I didn't have a replacement for it, unfortunately. But
That's interesting.
But for me, like having a good case is very important because I already have problems holding on to things. I mean, I'm very clumsy, and I don't need any help being clumsy.
Me too, and agreed.
So I think Rampage has been spared from the times that I've fallen down the stairs at church.
You've fallen down the stairs at church?
Yeah, I actually busted open my knee when I did that one, and like Joe helped clean all that up.
It's not good.
But like it's I didn't actively think about walking on the stairs for just a couple of seconds. That was all it needed. I have particular conditions that make all that worse, and it's not something I can fix. So it's just something I've learned to live with. That I sometimes have to be extra cautious while I'm walking. But at this point, I would like to say hi, Nick. How are you doing? Oh, Nick has muted himself. I assume he's waiting for the
chatting.
stream to finish.
What? No, never.
Actually, you know what? Rampage, do you mind if after the stream, if we show you Satisfactory?
After the stream, I'm gonna...
Oh, you're
Like,
you're
just-
leaving to
yeah.
go eat?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
exist afterwards?
Probably
No, he
not.
won't.
Okay.
You like how both me and Rampage knew that the answer was no. It's almost like
You've been
the
almost
reason
like
we
it's
invited
always
Minecraft
no.
on Saturdays is because Rampage never exists after Prince on Sundays.
One can always hope.
Speaking of the end of the stream, I think this is where I'll end the stream. Because I don't think I'm gonna get a better time on the parkour. And
So what's
iGamer
the
kind of
final
left.
The final time.
The
iGamer
fi-
just left because iGamer wasn't doing anything.
Well, you know, you left the moment I said, help me get iGamer to do the parkour, so, you know,
I
we're
didn't
both-
even hear you. Sorry.
But yeah, the best time was 51.65 seconds, so under a
Nice.
minute. I might maybe be able to get that, but it would take probably like another 2 hours.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not doing that.
What we really know is that Rampage will be using the next 17 days to be mastering it.
Just
But
to
he'll
memorize
be doing
the
it-
parkour.
I think he's probably just gonna wait for the next one.
Yeah.
He's gonna like be continuously like rewatching his stream so that he can like take notes and everything
Well, I could
on
definitely
how he can
optimize
shave,
it, because
how he could shave a minute or half
like,
a second here.
I could save probably 2 seconds, not having to climb these ladders at all. And then
You know, you could probably
I think I
finish
missed-
it pretty quick if you just turned on fly.
I think I missed that jump once, which also slows down. And then I took too long doing this, too long jumping from there to this. I think I messed up this once. Just a small mess up. Other than that, I did pretty well.
But you haven't implemented the reverse butt jump that allows you to continuously gain acceleration.
Yes. Mr. B is being eaten alive by a phantom.
Oh my! Oh no! Well, I
Drop
guess
one
we'll,
stick that I throw!
I cannot sleep here.
Good night, guys.
Good night,
Good night,
everyone.
gamer.
Good night.
Alright, everyone. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, turn on notifications.
And make sure to join us for our next Mind Fair podcast stream.
Yes, it's more of a podcast
Just
than a
chatting.
stream at this point. Goodbye.